criminals and other naughty crime people are committing crimes all around the world. Not only is this illegal, but it's also breaking the law, which is also illegal. In the UK, these types of illegal criminals keep the police force busy a bit. To help us understand the stressful and challenging lives of those in the UK Met Police Force, we're taking a look at the roles of Police Officer Poe and Detective Leisman in Cops Catching Crooks on Camera, Committing Criminal Crimes on Camera.
Being a police officer is pretty stressful, I'd say. There's a lot of responsibility, and that's something you learn when you've been here as long as I have.
Officer Poe's been in the police force since last Tuesday and feels he knows everything there is to know about the law.
I feel I know everything there is to know about the law. It's pretty simple, really. If you see someone breaking the law, you just say, don't do that. And if they resist, then slap these bad boys on and it's cuff time.
So what do you think is the most important thing to know in the police?
Well, that's a good question, so you might want to write this down. You have to know the law. It's as simple as that, really. I had somebody come in the other day and ask me, how illegal is it to break the law? I turned to them and said, very.
And who's your partner here?
Partner? Well, I suppose you could call him that. My partner here is Detective Leisman. Yeah, do you want to...
Sorry, mate.
Nope. Alright then.
Look at this.
Yeah. Do you want to...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. Yeah, no, I've been here for quite a while, actually. It's quite fun being in the police force, especially as a self-made detective. Yeah, and it keeps us busy as well. Keeps us busy, doesn't it, officer?
Yeah, it keeps us busy. Not really meant to be fun, though, is it?
No, well, you compare it to my last job as a dry cleaner, yeah, and everything in the world's fun, you know, because there's no murders there. Well, if there is, it's very little. But there was that one time that jumper jacket thing came in. I say slash, I had no idea what it was because my manager kept referring to it as a herner. But it actually turned out, funny enough, that it was ketchup on the jacket. It wasn't even blood. So after a couple of cycles, the fun kind of washed off, quite literally.
Officer Leisman has been in the police force for 18 months and thinks he knows what he's doing.
So would you consider yourself friend outside of work?
No,
Yes.
not really.
Well, I believe we work as a pretty good team. I mean, on a personal level, we've known each other for many years. In fact, you actually recently came to my ex-wife's wedding with me, so I don't understand why you said no. Oh.
I think what Detective Leisman
mate.
is trying to say is that we respect each other's privacy and know when to be professional in the work environment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd agree with you that inspecting each other's privates was a vital part of a good working team.
That is not even close to what I just said.
That is, from my point of view, pretty much identical to what I just heard. Give that another sniff, by the way, because I'm a bit worried about the smell of this.
For the last couple of days, the police station have been investigating a very urgent case. Officer Poe and Detective Leisman meet up with the PCSI SCOD, Police Constable Sergeant Inspector Superintendent Chief Officer David, to discuss its progress.
Come in. Gentlemen, take your seat. Jesus Christ. Leisman! Oh, sit down. No, not there. Sit there. Oh, my chair.
Jesse, did you put my seat?
No, there's chairs there for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sorry, sir. Well,
as you both know, we're still looking for the suspect, known as Stripey, aka Wally. This geezer's been on the run for long enough. Poe, what have we got?
Just the same old stuff, really. Suspect was last seen wearing a red and white woolly hat with round rimmed glasses. He's been seen in several large crowds of very similarly dressed people. He's doing very well at staying undetected. It's like it's his job or something.
Thanks, Poe. Leesman, have you got anything new?
Have I got any? Yes, actually, yes. Yes, thank you for bringing it up, actually. I have got something new. You'll both be very happy to hear this. Got a new phone, actually.
Oh, really?
Got a new phone,
Cool.
yeah. You're going to like this, because it's got Snake on it.
Oh, bloody love Snake.
You gotta love Snake.
Oh.
Yeah. But there's three. There's always one bugger that don't
Oh.
like Snake. You don't like Snake at all. He's such a miserable bastard. He really is. You like snakes? Yeah. Paddy, you like Snake?
Snake. Yeah, okay, Snake's good.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, right, that's enough.
Okay.
Right, chaps. As you know, we've taken a few of his accomplices into custody. They're not doing much talking. Look at them, all smiling. The utter bastards. As for this one,
Right. We've had dealings with him before. He's rough.
I've known Poe and Leesman for long enough to know that they're the right officers for the job. Not only because they're the only officers in the police station, but because they got their heads in the right place. It's a rare quality these days.
Meanwhile, in the staff canteen, Officer Leesman believes he has stumbled across a breakthrough.
Poe! T-slapper, come here! I've got a breakthrough.
What's that?
Look. Efga.
What?
Efga. I know, yeah, it's, I found it.
You found what?
Efga. New word. I don't know what it's going to mean yet, but we've got the start of a new word here. Efga.
No, I'm sorry, I'm confused. What?
Efga.
This is the word search, right?
Yes, and I found one.
Finally, but...
No. I found this one here. Efga. Not these ones. Fuck no. I'll save them till later. They're not important right now. These were already made up words. I didn't do these. This is my word. Efga.
I describe Leesman as a complete and utter moron. We met a few years ago, and since then I've had to sort of tolerate him. He frustrates me a little bit, twirling his gun around. I mean, it's a shame he's got the safety switches on it, really. I mean, you know, but that is murder or suicide, but both are illegal, so it doesn't really matter which. I mean, you saw the way he was doing a word search a minute ago. Instead of looking for the words, he's trying to find new words that don't exist yet. I mean, who doesn't know what a word search is? I said earlier that the job is stressful. It's not even the job. It's just Leesman.
That's the end of part 1. Join us after the break for part 2. Welcome back to This Thing Again. While the adverts were playing, something happened. And now Officer Poe and Detective Leesman are hot on the trail of Stripey, aka Wally. But the question on everyone's mind is, where's Wally?
Affirmative, I copy that. Poe over and out.
How do you understand that?
Oh, well, this.
Yeah.
No, it's just something you pick up when you've been here as long as I have.
Isn't it 2 weeks you've been on the force?
So this is basically a call that just said that Wally's just round the corner. So Leesman, we need to go. You might as well get in as well, mate.
Roger. Poe, your door up, mate.
Open the door, Leesman. Right, it's action stations now. I'm damn sure I'm going to get this guy. I've been been looking for him ever since I was a child.
Bitch!
What are we doing?
Arresting our man.
Yeah, but that's my job.
That's perfect. Quite good.
As the leading senior officer here. Also, what, you're a detective?
Self-made.
Excuse me,
lads. I was like, oh, do you mind if I just...
Shut
I
the
said
hell up.
freeze, bitch. You know what? Okay. Right. Make yourself fucking useful, mate, and come.
I will.
Yeah.
Detective policeman, my ass.
Oh, just gonna stole your thunder, mate.
Oh, shut up, put those on.
Alright, take that then. Cheers. Right, that was another successful bust by me and Poe. Another criminal off the streets and hopefully going to prison. This case was actually quite exciting compared to what we're usually getting into, which is police impersonators. It's quite a common one. Credit fraud. Car's unlocked, Poe. Just pull the handle up, mate.
Yeah, I know how to work a bloody car, policeman, Jesus. Alright, mind your head, son. Oh, yeah. Let me get the seat forward first. Get in.
You're nicked.
We'll be heading back to the station now, mate, so you're welcome to tag along if you want. As for you, nice work.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Good
Well,
job.
that lasted long. Anyway, so about that paperwork I was saying about earlier.
Paperwork? Oh, the work search?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just get your head down. Watch your head. Get your head down. We'll do the work search in a minute. Alright?
Please, sir.
Good job, Poe.